Loy Machedo Sweeney from LoyMachedo.com, and this is Loy Machedo. Day today is February 15, 2016. Time right now is 2:06 in the afternoon. Okay, got this question from a reader. Loy, how did you decide to get tattooed, or why? How did that affect your life after that? Is there any parallel between the drawings, the designs, and your personality? Okay, this answers the question. How and why did you decide to get tattooed? I always wanted to get tattooed, but I never had the courage. And, I guess it was always there back of my head, but, I never went ahead to get it. And then one fine day when I saw one of my relatives' friends, she had a tattoo, and then my own cousin got a tattoo from Australia. And I was like, man, I need to get this done. It's there. Then, obviously I had a bucket list, so I got one tattoo done, and that was the first tattoo, and it felt good. It felt like a statement. It felt like, wow, I got a tattoo. And, like how everyone feels after they get a tattoo. They feel like showing off their skin. That is why whenever a lady gets a tattoo, she'll always show. If she gets on her shoulder, she'll show that part of her shoulder. If she gets it on her chest, or if she gets it on her back or somewhere, she'll always want to show this tattoo. So obviously I also wanted to show off the tattoo. Why did I decide to get one after another? I just found it nice, and obviously there was a lot of pain, and not many people wanted to go through pain, so it just felt nice, getting first the sleeves done. After the sleeves, I decided to get the back done. From the back, I decided the chest and the stomach, very painful. Then I decided to get the legs done, and legs, I decided to get the lower part of the legs because I was doing a speech contest where I was talking about being judged, so obviously I did the legs. Then the above the knees was just left. I decided to do that anyway. The critical part was when I decided to speak at TED, and I wanted to speak on how people judge me, and I decided to do on my head. That was a very, very big, very big statement actually. So, and yeah, the first one on the face was here. The ones on the hands, decided to do it, but then after I did it, I regretted it. But then I was like, okay, already done it, so so just one after another, it just fell in place. So how is that affected your life after? Second part of the question. See, you need to understand that I was never meant to be in the corporate world. I tried fitting into it, but I never could, and so I just guess whatever decisions I had to take would always move me away from the corporate world. I didn't like to be, reporting to a boss and taking nonsense and shit and, going on time and being like a slave to the system. So I just wanted to be free. So I guess, the tattoos fit into that lifestyle. And obviously I was 31, 32 by that time. So I knew that half my life was over, just another half was left. So but yes, how did it affect my life? Yes, people always stare at me. People always give me the looks. I get cursed a lot of times. I get stared at. I get people telling me, judging me, laughing at me, mocking me, making fun of me, underestimating me. I'm used to it. So externally, otherwise it gives me a lot of attention. But now it's like I'm just used to it. It's just like normal. So yeah, is there any parallel between those drawings and your personality? I wouldn't say actually. If I knew what I knew now, I think I would get a theme. I would get a theme. I'd put color. Maybe that would look different. It's just a manifestation of what your preference is. In my case, I put a lot of faces on my body because I like faces, especially horror faces. I don't know. I kind of like the horror genre. So I guess that's just a reflection, but internally I feel my personality inside is more, I'm curious, I want to learn, I want to study, I want to grow. So there's nothing much. So externally it's just a fad, it's just a fashion statement. Internally it is something else. But having said that, I think the most important message I want to give people is please do not get tattooed. Do not. No, absolutely not. Don't get tattooed. Especially if you're young, if you're below the age of 30, don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. Because there are so many career options, so many choices you have to make. which will change your life, don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. And especially if you're young, please, please, please don't do it. It might look very fashionable. You might feel it's a fashion statement. It is not. And to those people who are who are Arabs, who are Muslims, and whose religion does not permit this, I request you, please don't do it. Don't do it, because it will destroy your life. You will be barred from society. You'll be barred from your culture. You'll be barred from people who love you, because you should not break those religious rules that you're born and brought up with. Please don't do it. Please, please, please don't do it, and don't use any excuse by anybody to do it. If you're really serious about a career, you're really serious about your future, don't get it done, because nobody in the corporate world will entertain you. There are a lot of countries that don't approve of this, and it'll create a lot of problems, a lot of issues. It'll destroy your life. I'm telling you this. I've seen marriages break up. I've seen relationships break up. I've seen people lose their jobs, lose their careers, lose everything because they made a stupid mistake. Please don't get it done. I request you. And if you're getting it done, remember, it's your responsibility. You're going to pay a price, and it's most probably going to be something that you'll regret. So if you're doing it after the age of 30 or 40, fine. Like Sylvester Stallone did it after the age of 50. Do whatever you want. Having said that, I'm just sharing with you. I'm telling you, beware. Tattoo is a permanent thing for a temporary decision. If you're really dying to get a tattoo, put a temporary sticker. You get these available in shops. You can put different designs. You can keep changing. I can't change my designs, but that one you can keep changing every time. So that is much better than getting a permanent tattoo done. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's LoyMachedo.com sharing with you the answers to the question why I decided to get tattooed, how it has affected my life, and if there's any correlation between the tattoo designs and my personality. Any other questions? Please send me an email, Loy@LoyMachedo.com. Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now.